Something that I learned as an athlete, as a student, and more recently as a business owner is that if I want to find success, everything has to be my fault. Everything has to be my responsibility. Because if it isn't my fault and it isn't my responsibility, I'm not going to get better and learn from my mistakes the next time I'm placed in that situation. I'm just going to continue sucking and sucking and sucking and placing the blame on others and placing the blame on situations. And it's like in powerlifting, like if I get red lighted on a squat, yeah, it's easy to blame the judges. It's easy to blame the federation. It's easy to say that it's unfair. But it's just as easy to figure out how the heck to squat deeper so I don't get reds the next meet. And like, yeah, I could have thrown a hissy fit this last weekend when I got reds on my opener because it felt down there. But you know what? The judges at that USPA meet didn't think so, and I'm at a USPA meet, so I better find a way to sync up my second, right? It's like, if I didn't, I would have probably bombed, and it wouldn't have been a fun day. But I did. I took ownership. I squatted deeper, and it turned out to be a friggin' sick meet until deadlifts. But again, that's my fault. As a student, yeah, if you fail a test, it's easy to blame the teacher, but it's like you probably could have studied harder. You probably could have prepared better. You probably could have known the material better before you took the test. And again, easy to blame the teacher, but it's also easy just to work harder and do better and be more prepared the next time. And I mean, like I say, it's easy to do better the next time, and the action of doing better, the action of better preparing, when we think about it, it really is not hard, it is not complicated, but it is difficult to learn how to take that responsibility yourself if you are not listening to it. And like similar thing in business right now, it's like a few months ago, it was so easy to want to blame the people seeing my videos or in my DMs asking questions for not wanting to sign on as coaching clients or not wanting to sign on for appointments. And it's like, it's not their fault that they didn't want to sign on. It's a reflection that I wasn't doing my job presenting myself. I wasn't doing my job selling myself. I wasn't doing my job to show how I could help people. Because again, if they didn't want to sign on, it's not that there was something wrong with them. There's something wrong with me that I wasn't showing my worth. And it's like, now that I'm getting busier, it's only a result of trying to do better at putting myself out there. And like half of that is just being on here on YouTube rambling just because I want to show people that there is value. And again, I also want to show that doing stuff takes work and takes effort, and it is going to take time, but I got to own that and do it and do something if I want to have a presence on YouTube. Because again, like right now my videos are getting like 30 views, which isn't great, but it's way better than it would be just getting 0 views and not putting anything out there, right guys? And kind of the point that I wanted to wrap this video up with is that something that I really did struggle with as a coach and as a clinician initially is that with this attitude that I want everything to be my fault and I want everything to be my responsibility and I want to take ownership of my shit, when it came to coaching athletes or even dealing with patients, it's like I had this expectation that everyone should be that way for themselves and everyone should be owning their decisions as lifters or owning what they do with their rehab work. And it would be so frustrating to me when lifters wouldn't own their choices, and it would be so frustrating to me when patients wouldn't do their homework and they would want to blame circumstance or blame situation or even place the blame on me. And I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? You're not doing your job. But then it's like, I just had to bring it back to realizing that like, if I am the coach, if I am the clinician, they are coming to me because it is my job to be responsible for what they are doing. If a lifter is making the same mistake over and over again, I can't get frustrated at them. I need to be frustrated at myself for not communicating better so that they can make better decisions and so that they have the tools to not make that same mistake over and over again. Because yeah, it's easy to say, oh, this lifter's a fuckhead. He's useless, he can't do that, he shouldn't be doing that, it's not my problem. But it's like, I'm the coach, it is my problem. I need to make sure that they are doing better and making better decisions with their training. Same thing on the clinical side. If a guy isn't doing his rehab work, but he's showing up and paying me for my time, I damn well better find a way to communicate with him that he needs to be on his shit or else he's not going to get better. And it's just like, coming to that realization has made coaching so much easier, so much less frustrating, and it really is sick. So guys, whether you're a coach, whether you're an athlete, do your best to take ownership. Do your best not to blame circumstance. Do your best not to blame others, and things are going to work better and your best is going to look a lot better. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you got something out of that one. Peace. Have a good one.